Okay, so, I got work here in a couple hours and I'm going on my computer and I found this old time lapse and it really tripped me out because usually I don't record entire time lapses anymore. Usually I'm drawing something and I get so worried about if this has to be the one, if this has to be a masterpiece, some like, crazy fucking artwork. I don't even feel like drawing in the end. But I don't know, man. I'm starting to realize like perfectionism is not something to chase. Like I just need to start enjoying the process again. You know what I mean? Just enjoying the act of doing art. Not everything needs to be some crazy masterpiece. I've been really chasing this like great masterpiece, which I just haven't been getting. I should just enjoy fucking drawing because I got this posted like on my Instagram and shit, like the final piece of this. But like my whole point is like the other day I was in the car and some dude was telling me like, holy shit, like that fish you drew is really fucking badass. That was awesome. You know what I mean? That was like one of my favorite pieces you ever did. And for me, it was like one of my most insecure pieces. It totally did not turn out as realistic or as cool as I would have liked it at the time. There's still a lot of things I would change about it now, but now that I'm looking back on it, it's a finished piece, and just the fact I finished it is the reason why I'm still seeing it today, like the whole time lapse, the finished piece. I feel like I've been in this like Leonardo stage or something where I just keep starting hundreds of things and then I just throw them away and I don't even find them months later. I think I'd rather have like 6 to 20, maybe like 10 drawings I'm just kind of like happy with rather than just like one epic masterpiece, and it's like I think like the internet and like the pressure of posting is just good enough and shit really like gets to people, man. Especially me. Like I just need to stop chasing perfectionism. I don't know if there's any other artists out there that feel the same way, but I think being an artist is like about making mistakes and shit. Like fuck perfectionism, man. Like everything's not as glamorous as it would seem on TikTok or Instagram, dude. I don't know. It's like I think the artistic process is a messy one. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna start making these videos for like myself. It's like fucking video diaries almost because I've been kind of getting out of my slump now, man. I've been drawing again. I got like a decent job. Life is good. Gonna be closing the seafood counter tonight. Drinking a fucking Red Bull right now. Gonna have to take a shower here in a minute, but like life is good, and I'm drawing again. I'm kind of finding a lot of my old posts, and I'm wondering why didn't I post this? Why was I so insecure back then? Why was I such a fucking perfectionist? You know what I mean? Like why was I so into that? Why did everything need to be so perfect? Because it really doesn't need to be, man. Fuck, I'm sure you guys can hear like lawn people outside, but fuck, man. I live in a cool area now where they just mow everybody's yards and shit around here. It's kind of fucking cool. But yeah, sorry to go off on a tangent, but like, yeah, perfectionism will fucking give you art block, I think, dude. Like not everything has to be perfect. I don't know. It's like, there's still some things I would change about this piece now. Like the sunglasses really bother me, like on the right side, but also it's some of the flaws in this kind of give it like a style, like make it look fucking cool. Like I don't know. A lot of people really like this fish I did. They're like, Jack, that fish you did was so badass. And it's like, it's one of my most insecure works, man. But now that I'm looking back on it, maybe like, I don't know how long ago I did this. A year ago now? A couple months ago? I can check, but I'm just saying, whenever I first did this, I really didn't like it. I was really insecure about it. Thought it looked like really too digital, like too plain in a way. Yeah, this was back in like July, dude, almost a year ago now. Yeah, this was a year ago, July 10th, 2025. So, yeah, dude, this is like fucking, yeah, 9 days away from being a year ago, and I posted this on like Instagram. So, I don't know. I'm just saying art block is a bitch. I'm just going to try to start making more uploads. I'm not going to be chasing masterpieces anymore. I think I'm just going to be chasing consistency and enjoying the process again. I think it's really easy to get worked up and, imagine like fucking, is this good enough? Like I'll be drawing shit and it's like I'm thinking about how the time lapse is going to look. You know what I mean? Like that's some unhealthy shit. I should just like draw something and worry about if I'm going to export the time lapse later or not. It's always like going to be like fucking recording, right? At least on Clip Studio, you can always have a new canvas. They like, record time lapse and you export it if it's something good in the end, So I don't know. And plus, let me know if anyone's watching. But I'm thinking about doing traditional art videos again too, where I just have like an overhead on like my fucking desk and shit. Anyways, I'm glad I found this piece. I'm glad it exists today. I'm glad I finished it. Not everything needs to be some grandiose fucking masterpiece, man. I'm just gonna start making shit again, man. Gotta bang that shit out.